welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. This is, like, for me, this is my heaven day. My guest before the gentleman sitting next to me was about real estate, and I love real estate. Been doing it 35 years. And with me is Charles Sarullo, and he is with the Peach Cobbler Factory. Is that what it's called?
Peach Cobbler Factory, yep.
Okay, so if you don't know what it is, the best way to know, I mean, we're doing a video and it's kind of cool, but you got to go in there, okay? You got to go in there and you got to buy a cobbler and a shake, okay? Because that's what I did.
Yes, that's right.
Okay? Why did you get into this?
I was looking for an investment to make where I could help, or have a good time doing it. This seemed like a really good up-and-coming company. There was one of the guys that works in the company is a friend of the family's, and he led me onto it, and here I am.
Wear your orange, because I told you not to wear green.
Wear the orange. Where are my colors?
So, obviously I've been in the store, and I get the same thing every time. I get my chocolate chip shake, and then I take home an apple, is it apple caramel?
Caramel apple.
Caramel apple.
Cobbler.
Cobbler, and I bring it home to my wife. So I don't get it with the ice cream. It's probably better with the ice cream, but it would melt by the time I get home. And when I got home,
we offer the ice cream actually harder for people who are traveling home and for delivery services. And if you're eating in, we'll give you the softer ice cream that it will be perfect when you eat it right there.
So I get home, my wife's making dinner the other night when I was by the store, and she said, well, you know what, I don't think I'm going to have dinner, I think I'm going to just have this. Dessert first. That was the way she looked at it.
It's a trend, it's trending. A lot of people are doing that.
Yeah, dessert first. So I know she loves caramel. We make caramel popcorn, and I love that. But by the time I finish the shake, I'm full.
Yeah, it is a meal.
It's very filling. But you do more than just cobbler there.
Yes.
So what do you do?
Well, we're like a one-stop shopping for desserts, and we do 12 different types of cobblers, 12 different types of cookies. We do banana puddings with different flavors and pudding shakes.
These are banana puddings in front of me.
Those are banana puddings.
Are they all the same flavor with different toppings?
Well, no, there's different. They're all banana pudding, but that one would be like Nutella. This would be red velvet. This would be Oreo. So we have different flavors for them. We also do cookies. We do Belgian waffles. We do
shakes.
We do the shakes, the pudding shakes, and the puddings, and we also do churros, and churros.
Okay, so wait. So I had a chocolate chip shake.
Mm-hmm.
Without giving away a big secret, what's it made of? Is it made of pudding?
Yeah, it's got banana pudding in it with a shake base, and then we have different toppings like you chose, chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, just so you know, probably I would have never ordered it if I knew that it was, and I like banana, but if I knew it was a banana pudding thing, it probably would have not been on the top of my list because I'm a chocolate fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't get one. I got one the first time I was in there, and I got one the second time I was in there.
We get that a lot.
So is this what's in those two?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, look what I got to taste. Okay, what's your biggest seller?
Well, it's not named Peach Cobbler Factory for nothing. So the Peach Cobbler is our #1 seller, and then our banana puddings it's an item you can't get anywhere. There's no store out there that does banana puddings, and people love banana puddings.
And it's interesting because we spoke, my wife's a chocolatier, and you can't get her flavors anywhere. They're custom flavors. And there's nothing better than getting something that you can't get everywhere.
Right.
Okay, so I drive from Port St. Lucie the 30 minutes or 20-something minutes to go and get the cobbler and the shake. Okay? And it costs me a lot of money in gas because I'm getting fatter as I do that.
But you're happy.
Yeah. Look, that shake to me is like ecstasy. Okay? I think that the other thing about your place, just so they know, is that it's extremely neat and not sloppy.
That's our motto is cleanliness and tidiness. We push that hard.
So you had a young lady working there yesterday when I was there.
Hmm.
Is what does she do? She works the front. Oh,
She's a cashier. Yeah.
okay.
We have cashiers. We have people prepping in the back, making the products. Cooks that bake the products and stuff.
So, and that's where I'm going. The banana pudding, is it made on premises?
Yeah. Made on premises.
Everything is made on premises. Well, not this
Made
cookie.
or prepared on premises. Yeah.
This cookie is not made on
No,
premises.
not that. But
Um,
made or prepared on premises. Yeah.
Okay, so who's back there? You? Is your wife back there too?
My wife does. She does spend some time. She does the bookkeeping and the payroll and stuff like that. I got two of my kids that are working there. One of my daughter's prepping. My son is helping in the back with ice cream and stuff too.
Okay. Do you make your ice cream there?
No.
No.
We
So-
scoop it.
You
but we
scoop
don't.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get into this, and it's a franchise, right?
Yes, it's a franchise.
Okay. And were you ever in the food industry?
Somewhat. I had a cookie store years ago.
Okay.
And then I got into food, and for some reason I said to myself I wouldn't do food again.
I don't blame you.
Food is a tough business to be in, and I wouldn't do a franchise again because I wasn't a franchise before. But this company sold me. The corporate office, there are amazing staff there. They're looking to help a whole lot.
Where are they out of?
They're out of Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, so they're local.
Yeah, yeah, they're local,
Oh.
and they're my neighbors. They're literally the next store south is Fort Lauderdale and Pembroke Pines. Those are the two corporate stores.
Wow. All right. So you now, like I said, you get into this. What are your hours?
Well, we're open from 10 to 10 store hours.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because
and
my
then-
wife wanted to go, and I said, "Well, look, it's like 7 o'clock. Do you want to drive down there? They'll probably be closed."
Well, we're open from 10 to 10, the store open, but we actually stay open till 12 for delivery.
So are you open later on the weekends?
Same time
thing?
every day. Yeah.
Wow, that's a long day.
It's a long day. Yeah, because we get a lot of the traffic in the morning. The plaza starts coming to life at about 10, so you have people, the workers and stuff like that, who come in and get a waffle for breakfast, or a banana pudding for breakfast, or a little cup of coffee.
Well, the cool thing about that is that those long hours keep you from getting in trouble.
Mm.
Okay, and your
Sure.
wife knows where to find you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so those are the things that are important. All right, I want to try some of these dishes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's
this
fine.
is
That is the Nutella
okay.
banana pudding.
So it's banana pudding with Nutella on top, or is there Nutella inside the banana?
Yeah, no, it's on top. So you usually when you get a bite of it, you'll get.
So I can
Speechless.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's excellent. But what I've learned is when I had my shake yesterday, and I got to the bottom, there was a piece of pudding on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, what is this doing down here? But of course, the good thing, first of all, good thing is that when you sell your shakes, it comes with a straw. Not a pencil thin straw, a straw that you can suck
Yeah.
up the chocolate chips.
Yeah,
And
it's a boba straw. It's like
Yeah.
it's much fatter, so to get to the thickness of the product.
okay, so that's red velvet,
That's just classic. That's just
what's
banana
this one?
pudding. That's red velvet.
and this one.
That's Oreo.
All right. So we're gonna try the Oreo now because I love Oreo. My cardiologist is probably cringing. So, is there just Oreo on top?
Yeah, it's Oreo on top. Usually, as you're spooning, you'll get a little bit of it in each bite. Yeah.
It's really, really good. So I'm picky. So, which
So
is
I brought you 4 different types of cobblers.
which is the one that my wife gets? The
She
apple,
gets the
right?
apple. That's the apple here.
She doesn't let me taste it, so I'm going to taste it. And now this is warm.
Yeah.
So, I don't. For me, being as old as I am, this is the first time I'm tasting cobbler.
Really?
Yeah. So, it's like an apple pie.
Yeah, kind of like an apple pie, but it's made different. You know, it's not. It's served kind of, just kind of crushed up with crust and fruit filling.
Is this the caramel one?
That's the apple, just the honey apple.
Honey apple. So I know she gets the caramel apple.
Yeah, she gets caramel put on top of that. Yeah.
She loves caramel. So, this is like eating apple pie. I'm guessing
With a little bit of
the crust is
cinnamon and brown sugar kind of mixed in.
okay. You can't have apple pie without brown sugar in the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What other flavors do you carry?
Peach. This is our signature peach. This
Right.
is blackberry, and I brought you a little sweet potato one too.
Okay, so let's try the sweet potato.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's in my opinion, that's a weird flavor.
Yeah,
I don't know that you're going to go around finding sweet potato.
and that has pecans in it too.
Or pecans, depending on.
Yeah, wait, how you say it.
Right. So, same thing, it's a cobbler.
Yep.
So, basically, would this be like a sweet potato pie, kind of crunched up?
Kinda.
These are served warm, right?
Mm-hmm.
With ice cream on top?
You can. Yeah. All the cobblers usually come with a side of ice cream.
Is it always vanilla?
It's always vanilla. That's the signature cobbler side with the a la mode, I guess.
I'm making a mess on my desk, but that's okay. Okay. What changes do you see coming in the future for you?
Well, the company is expanding. It's a new company as far as franchising. They've only been franchising for about 2 years. We have about a little over 50 stores open in the country,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm going to eat while you talk. Go ahead.
and they're planning to open up. They're apparently by the end of the year have close to 100 stores opening
Within the
Open.
state?
in the state. There in the state here, there's a bunch of them. There's about, if I'm not mistaken, last I checked, there was like 31 or 32 stores that are either going to be open. There's about 8 or 9,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's about 28 to 30 something stores that are either in production or will be open.
So, it's a franchise, so do they keep you to strict guidelines?
There are strict guidelines. They're to keep the product the same, and the stores always have a different little look, but generally the same.
Right.
Because they try to, franchisees are looking for stores, and if you get a second generation store, which is a restaurant that like an old Subway's or something like that, that has everything already built out. You use that and then you remodel that.
So, the store you're in, what was it before? Do you know?
Yeah, it was a juice store. It was a modern juice.
So, what did you change?
Not much. Pretty much some paint, put new flooring in. Not much.
You have, I don't know what it would be called, but the one wall, it's just behind where the monitor's on.
Mm-hmm.
That's metal.
Yeah.
Was that up there?
Yeah, that was there. All that was there. The TVs were there.
So it gives you a great look.
Yeah, it was a great look. When I found the place, I just envisioned the store there, and it just kind of works out.
Oh, so I believe, well, I could be wrong, but getting permits is usually always a pain in the butt.
Yeah, permitting and stuff like that to get open, because the city has their guidelines too, and they want to make sure you're following the guidelines. And it's a process.
But you're not cooking in there, right?
Well, we are baking. We
Okay.
do have an oven. We do have, we do bake and we do prepare stuff back there. Yeah.
But you don't have a stove and stuff like that.
I have an oven, yeah. I have a
An oven?
big convection oven, yeah.
But no stove.
No stove, no hoods. It's not that type of business
Okay.
where you need hoods and fryers.
And if you
not
want to move
frying
a little further, you can obviously get induction burners because they don't need a hood, I don't think.
Yeah, the convection oven doesn't need a hood either. So,
Okay, moving forward, going to open up more locations. Are you going to open up more locations?
yes, I already signed my lease for a location in Tradition.
Oh, cool.
Yes, they're building the Heart of Tradition just south of the hospital. And it's going to consist of this, I think, 78-foot monument of a heart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then you're going to be able to walk into the heart, and then there'll be a bridge that goes from one side to the other, and you can actually walk the bridge. So it's going to be a pretty good destination point for tourism.
All right, so as a businessman, are you nervous about finding help?
I've been around town for about 16 years. I've had multiple businesses, so I've made a lot of connections with people, and I think help will come when it's ready. I have a lot of people, friends that are looking for work and stuff like that, old employees that worked other business for me, and I'll be hiring eventually too again.
Do you know when that starts? I mean, is that still going to open a month from now, 6 months from now?
It
a
should
year?
be open by the summer of '24. They're still building. They're still
Oh, they're
working
building
on
the whole
property.
project.
Yeah, they're building. It's going to be from scratch.
Wow.
It's an open piece of property right now.
Okay, so take your sweet tooth and get over to Peach Cobbler Factory. What's the address? Do you know?
It's 2325 Southeast Federal Highway in Stewart. In
Okay,
the
so
Stewart
if you,
Center Plaza.
if you know the area, you're in the same plaza as Bonefish Grill.
Bonefish, we're right next to Five Below.
It was perfect because I needed things at Five Below.
Yeah,
So
it's a very busy store.
I went from you to. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday. So I know that if I'm going to get something, I need to bring something home for my wife. And I have so much going on that I went and I got my shake, and I was so enthralled about my shake that I left the store without my wife's,
Yeah.
without her cobbler. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm sitting in the car doing stuff, and I see these people walking and looking in cars, and I'm like, what are they talking about? And then I see you, and I said, oh my God, I think I forgot Vicky's cobbler. So I was lucky enough to bring it home so I didn't get yelled
I was
at.
going to say, you were going to get yelled at if
Yeah.
you came home without it.
Yep, but you got to check them out. Go there, get cobbler, and get the chocolate chip shake. It's really, really amazing. And I didn't know what it was made of, and it opened up that new door in my mind of how good it is.
Yeah.
The problem with the shake is that it's really filling. Okay.
It is filling.
So
It
when
is.
I went home, and my wife said, I made pasta sauce and I made some pasta. You're hungry? I'm like, what was I supposed to say? Yeah, but don't give me too much, because and then when she got her cobbler, she said, oh, now I know why. Okay, it's really difficult. But you have a phone number?
Yeah, 772-600-8324.
Check them out. You're gonna have a great, in my opinion, a great cobbler and shake. I haven't tasted the cookies yet, but if it falls in line with what I've tasted so far, it's really pretty amazing. Everybody have a great day. Charles, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.